Hey, I'm back. I know I've been gone for a fat minute, but I want to make this video and just to talk to you guys a bit because it's been like a long time since I've done that or even made a video at all. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about failure. Something that is really resonating with me. Oh, by the way, you don't see the pictures behind me because we're actually in the process of moving. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it's stressful. But yeah, so failure. So I recently applied to this job, and I know the people there. It's a gym that it's actually the gym that we go to, and I wanted to apply there. I used to work there before, but it was front desk, and that was boring as hell. So I was applying for a sales position. Now, I applied the first time and they were just going to put me on the job because they like me. I know them personally. But I rejected the job because of personal issues. Plus, I was kind of hoping for another job to get back with me, but it never happened. That job was Tesla. So Tesla, if you are watching this, which you're not, I'm disappointed in you, but I'm not. I'm just joking. I still love Tesla. But the thing is, I wanted to work for Tesla, and on top of that, I had some other things going on in my life that was going to hinder me from having a good job. So that's another reason why I wasn't posting that much on YouTube. But something that stuck out to me is failure. That I feel like people have a hard time with that word. We like to actually. Have you ever wondered if you're coachable? Have you been to a job interview or anything and they want to see if you're coachable, or they have in the job description coachable candidates? You know, that word coachable, I feel like that word in of itself creates anxiety. Not just because of just the word in of itself, I shouldn't say that, but it's something more to it. And I feel like this whole thing falls into the category of failure. And when you tell someone, I want to see if you're coachable, I want you to show me that you're coachable, I want you to show them that you're coachable, I really feel like everyone's coachable. Everyone is coachable. And this is something it just made me think when they said that. I've been job searching everywhere, and I've been seeing that word coachable everywhere, which makes sense. I understand it, but I'm just like, why is everywhere I'm going it says coachable? And during the job interview they said coachable, and I'm just like, there's something going on here, because whenever they say the word coachable, I remembered back then how I used to feel as an individual. When people say that we want to see if you're willing to be taught, if you're willing to learn, if you're coachable, if we can teach you and you can learn from what we teach you. And I believe everyone is capable of doing that. So I ask myself the question, why is everyone asking people the obvious if they're coachable? It doesn't make sense. Of course, everyone's coachable. But whenever I used to hear that word coachable, it would create a sense of anxiety. Not anymore, but back then it did. In school, you're coachable. You gotta teach. Their teacher is teaching you how to find X in math. Okay, how coachable are you? Everyone's coachable. Everyone can learn. I think it's been proven. We all go to school. It's been proven that we can learn. People learn at different rates, different methods. Some people are visual learners. Like there's all different types of ways we learn. Anxiety and failure, those two go hand in hand in making someone feel as if they're not coachable. Failure is something that people are afraid of. And I believe everyone is coachable. I believe everyone is able to learn what other people teach them. Some people who are not coachable just don't care to learn in that subject. And I guess that's the argument, is that we want to make sure that you're willing to learn what we want to teach you. That can be it. But everyone's coachable. And some people would say that word as if they're thinking that this is going to make this person feel more calm. People fear failure. Too many people fear failure. I was like that. I used to fear failure. The reason why I didn't want to do YouTube or anything is because I felt like I waited too long. I felt like I'm not going to go nowhere. No one's going to watch me. I'm not even going. I can't even pass 5 subscribers or 10 subscribers. No one's going to watch me. I'm going to be called names. People are going to think I'm stupid. I'm not funny, or I'm irritating, stuff like that. That's what made me not want to do YouTube or anything, because of failure. And then I started to learn, and this is why I'm very big into investing, because we all have this reason, these criterias, examples, stuff that we're into, because it really has made us into a person where we feel comfortable. Back then, games. I love games. I am a gamer. Why? Because I know I'm good at them. I sucked at school. I was terrible at school. I felt like I couldn't do school efficiently, but games, I was really good at games. Call of Duty 4, back way when, yeah, that was like my shit. I was really good at Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. I'm still good at Call of Duty. I don't play as much, but I am really good at these games. Milsims, whatever you want to say, I don't play them for my YouTube channel, but I'm really good at these games. If you guys want to see that, I can play it. Just saying. But I'm really good at them. What I've realized is that I loved playing games because it made me have a sense of security. I dreaded going to school because it made me feel insecure. That sense of failure. And that word failure is so important. So important. I'll tell you this. When I started to learn how to invest, I started to learn how to read the charts, technical analysis, all that good stuff. I thought I could not do it. I thought I was going to fail. My girlfriend is the only reason why I know how, and the only reason why I got as good as I am at it now is because of her, my girlfriend. She is the one. I would not be doing any of it, be this knowledgeable in investments if it wasn't for her. I spent $250 a month to learn, I think for 2 to 3 months. And I lost money while learning, because that's when you're trying to trade. I wasn't investing at the time. I was doing high frequency trading, which is not even day trading. It's like even more rigorous than day trading. It's like minutes, 5 minutes, or a 10-minute trade that can make you $50 in like a minute, literally. So I'm over here like, dang, I suck. I'm stupid. I'm incompetent. I'm ignorant. I can't do anything. I'm like tearing myself down. And then one of my mentors said something that really stuck out to me for just the longest. So since he said it, he said, people take L's as a loss. Too many people take L's as a loss, but not enough people take L's as a lesson. And as long as you learn from those L's, you're okay. Failure is the L. You take failure as a lesson or a loss. If you take it as a lesson, then you're fine. If you take failure as a loss, you're in deep shit. And you're going to be tearing yourself down over and over and over. I got really good at investing, at reading the charts, specifically because I started to take my losses as a lesson. But when I lost money, I didn't take that as a loss. So I'm going to learn from why did I lose and what can I do differently. Failure is a part of life, guys. Failure is something that should motivate you. Failure should be welcomed. Failure is what makes us passionate. It's what makes me passionate. Because I know if I go out there and fail, I'm being taught. Failure is the biggest teacher and it should be welcomed. You should not be afraid of failure. And that, I feel like, as if people could just ascertain that. If people could understand that failing is good. Failing is normal. Failing is a part of life, and failing is how you get better, we would have more coachable people. People would feel more comfortable to fail, to go out and do their ambitions. But the reason why people don't do that, a reason why, is because we are too afraid of failure. You know, that has just stuck out to me. I've just been really, really kind of irritated by the word coachable. I'm like, everyone's coachable. But people are afraid. When you fear failure, you create a sense of anxiety. And that sense of anxiety creates an unsustainable grounds for teaching. I've got this stutter problem that I've just mastered over the years. It does come out every now and then, but I got this stuttering problem that really just kind of hinders me. And if I'm like preparing for a speech, right, I can prepare for a speech all day long and just pretend like I'm talking to myself. And it's like I would have no stuttering. But the moment I put a camera, or the moment someone is in front of me, it's like my brain goes haywire, right? It can't think worth a damn. And it just like stutter. And I'm like, what's going on here? I don't stutter by myself, but I stutter in front of people. Not all the time. It depends on my mood. I can feel it, and it'll leave. And I feel it all right here. I don't know what's going on. But my stuttering comes and goes. I know how to mask it. I may say before I start speaking, and that kind of like opens my throat up to speak. It's weird, but I do have a stuttering problem. It's interesting though, but that's the thing. And then once I tell people that I have a stuttering problem, my stuttering goes away. So it could be anxiety of my stutter, maybe. And it's weird. If I tell people I have a stuttering problem before I start speaking, I would not stutter. And then they're like, where's your stutter? And I'm like, it's a good question. It's kind of left. It's like if I introduce my stutter, like, oh, you introduced us, but you didn't let us introduce us. Yeah, you're an asshole. We're leaving. That's my stuttering. It's weird. It's strange. But that's the thing. So I've learned to be okay with my stuttering. And the more okay I am with my stuttering, the better I speak. The more fluent I speak. The more, I guess, clear I speak. Because I just open up and tell people I have a stuttering problem. And that just pushes out all sense of anxiety, all sense of anything that would hinder my speech. It's the same thing with anxiety. And I just said see, you see what I did there? Anxiety. It's just, I've gotten so good at saying that you think I'm actually saying to think. No, it's just and it clears things up, and I say anxiety. So for some reason I could not say the word anxiety, so I had to say before it. It's really interesting how well I've mastered it. I'm just like exploring myself. But I just wanted to let you guys know that you are coachable. You just have to just reshape, alternate your brain, you know, like you just gotta think differently. You have to think differently. Yeah, you just have to think different. That's it. I don't want to go on for too long. I do have work in like, I don't even have a watch. I do have work in like the next like 40 minutes. So 26 minutes rather. I will see all of you guys in the next video, which should be Bigfoot. And yeah. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay clean. I'm still here. I'm still making videos, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next video. See ya.